What's up, guys? So we're back again and we're shooting another abandoned location. So today we're here in Maine and we're at a abandoned woolen mill. A lot of people died here. There's a lot of history to it. So let's get in here and check it out. At one point in history, the state of Maine had around 45 active woolen mills. The mills that we are exploring today were built in 1849 and would create clothes and other woolen goods for the people of Maine from the Civil War era all the way until the 1990s. The complex was built along a major river that runs through the town, and in its early days had run completely off direct water power from the canal. In the early 20th century, a new electrical power system was introduced with a dam and a powerhouse. All these really big rooms that we're seeing that just go on forever. So these actually used to be filled with all the machines that they would use to make the wool. So imagine back in the day, all this was just completely filled and filled with people too. And like I said, a lot of people died in these. It's really sad. The mill was called a full processing mill because everything would be completed in the complex, from wool spinning, dyeing, weaving, and even the creating of the clothes. During the 1950s, the woolen mill had reached its peak and had been so successful that the local farmers had dropped their trade to work in the mill. Being in a textile mill in the mid-1800s, before safety laws passed, turned out to be at times a dangerous job. Not just because of the machinery, but also because during these times there were harsh and unsafe chemicals being used in the wool processing. Toxic, carcinogenic, and corrosive chemicals were used to create different colors in the wool, which were eventually dumped back down the canal. Some of the more known dangers of working in a textile mill are, of course, working with the huge machinery. The carding machine, for example, was used to pull fibers out into a certain length. It had sharpened teeth that would go up and down and had to be oiled constantly to keep it running smoothly. There had been many instances where employees would get their arm stuck in the carding machine only to have it chewed clear off before anyone could stop the process. This mill complex had changed hands only twice in its lifetime, and in the late 1990s had been one of the last of its kind. The woolen mill closed its doors in early 2000s as they couldn't compete with offshore production markets. Now all that is left is the lonely halls and corridors of the once thriving production rooms. Although empty, I'm sure these walls hold many secrets of the small Maine town, only to be left in decay. Alright guys, so we just finished up at this location. It was super cool, a lot of history involved in this place. So thank you guys so much for watching.